What's going on, you guys? Pizza person here, and welcome to Monkman Slots once again. I haven't got the machines on today, but these are not the focus of this video. Well, you probably know that if you read the title of the video. New machine coming. It's currently Friday as of when I'm filming this, so the day before. So just thought I'd just do the intro in here. Why not? Maybe I should have turned the machines on for this, but oh well. So you probably noticed that musical chairs is no longer in this spot. Unfortunately, I did scrap that as the original musical chairs game broke. There was a board fault, I couldn't repair it. I was going to do it up, make it into a little Lowboy claw machine, but I eventually decided against that too, because tomorrow there is actually going to be a Lowboy claw machine in here, albeit an eel-out one. Yes, if you didn't already know, I'm getting a top of Lowboy tomorrow, so it's going to go in this spot here where musical chairs used to be. So yeah, I'm going to get it off CJ Arcade Machines UK, so stay tuned for later on in this video. We're going to go pick the machine up. CJ has asked if me and him could do some videos at his like little mini home arcade as well, so I'll include that in this video as well. So yeah, this is just the intro with Monkman Slots, and stay tuned for the rest of the video. It should be a good one. So I've been digging through my Frankenstein's claw stash and found these. So this top of Lowboy I'm getting is coming with a Prezus claw, which I prefer to put a bigger claw on it, like not that one, that one's a bit bent. Something like that. Kind of looks like an instant surprise every time claw, or more specifically, possibly something like this, which would match the old, smaller eel-out claw, like seen on Good Looks and that. I think it would fit well in top of Lowboy. I didn't even realise I had this one, which, again, as I say, kind of looks a little bit like an instant surprise every time claw. So what I can do is put that one on Octopus maybe, and then Frankenstein some parts together and use this for top of Lowboy. So I'll do that now. Alright, so got all these claws, a lot of claws. So what we're going to do is we're going to Frankenstein parts off all of them, or maybe not all of them, but most of them. So I think this one's fine, so we might use this as the Lowboy claw, just to put some of the bottom and top rings on that cylinder to secure it maybe. Not all these claws are in the bestest of condition. I can clean them up, but I'll be later on, possibly not in this video. So the first thing I'm going to do, is get it over with, is change the claw head on this octopus claw. So let's just get all the claws out of the way. So we're going to use this one, and then possibly this one for Lowboy, I'm not sure. So actually no. First things first, remove the cylinder. Yeah, these can be pretty tough at first, so done it. Just get this out to start with. Just to save confusing myself, put all the other parts out of the way, just so I know where everything goes. So this washer is for the octopus claw, as is this little rod here. So next thing, I don't really need to take the bottom one out because it'll just slide out. So, will it? No, it won't actually. It's It's the bottom one we need to take out, not the top one. It's been a while since I've done this. Just like that, out it comes. It's a bit stiff. Bosh. So that's the old, well not old, the current claw I did have on Octopus. So let's put that to one side for now. Then which one were we using? We were using this one, weren't we? If it'll fit. So we might have just done that for nothing because it doesn't actually fit on the cylinder here. So what we might have to do is get another cylinder and use that instead. Well, just to make sure that they're the same sizes pretty much. Yeah, this one here should be. Just a matter of before, take the bottom ring out, and then the claw head should fall out. And get your Allen key stuck. That's a requirement. Out it came, literally fell. So bear with me a moment, I'm just going to make sure the coil actually fits in this, because if not then this plan is off. So it all fits all fine, and you're about to see why I brought more claws than I needed up here. Because we're going to, might be a bit too stiff, the grub screw, but what I was going to do is take the top ring out just to secure it. Otherwise we have what we call a loose top ring, which if you've seen enough of my videos, you know that I don't particularly like the design of them. Well, especially in today's world where you've got like max grab hyper claws, EX claws, E claws and that. But I suppose for the time that the claws with the loose top ring was made, then it was good because it was a skill claw, so that's what it was designed for. But that design was made in like the 70s, I believe. So got the cylinder here. So what we're going to do, just make sure losing count, so losing track of which claw head's supposed to be which. So this is the one we were using. Might actually secure the cylinder on first before I determine where the position of it on the cylinder is going to be. So if we just put this washer here, just for now, it doesn't need to be in the position it needs to be yet, just as like a just so it's in there when we put this rod on. That's all we can do by hand, so out comes the screwdriver again. If I've even got a good enough grip, which I don't. So there we have it. Might just need to loosen that back up a bit just to put the washer in place. Doesn't look too bad there. So it doesn't open up out a lot, but it looks pretty much the same as the claws they use on pry zones and stuff. So It's the kind of look I'm going for. It doesn't look, I don't think it's the actual one, or at least if it is, it's an older one. But yeah, in this instance it doesn't look like it fully opens up much, which if it doesn't, then might have to spend hours. If you know, you know. So then, was this the cylinder we were using? It was. Put it there. It's hard to do one-handed, but we move. Let's put the top ring on, the secure top ring, so this will allow for good grabs each time. Well, especially if it's hitting the floor as well. And I may have made a mistake. I was supposed to put the bottom ring on first. Oh well, these things happen. As I say, not done this for a while, so you're bound to forget a thing or two. I'll put that on, save you watching me take it all apart again, so I'll be back in a minute. So we got the bottom ring on, so now let's put the claw into place, secure it. Yeah, that's kind of grab I want. So doesn't really matter whereabouts you secure it on. I just like to try and have the grub screws aligned with each other if I can, which might be a different assembly to the other one, so it might not be possible, but as long as it's close. And there you go. That's a kinda instant smaller claw. Either it's an older one or it's one that just happens to be shaped like it, but it's the kind of look I'm trying to go for on Octopus, so that'll do. I'll put that on now. So new claws on, let's just do a quick test. Make sure it works. Already getting sidetracked. This video is meant to be about top of Lowboy, not Octopus. We can tell right away that it's probably doesn't open up enough for this prize. Nonetheless, that is grabbing it, albeit it's going very slow back up. So that's good enough for me. If I put wider prizes in, I do rotate them every now and again. So yeah, if that just gets on my nerves, I can take the washer thing off so it opens a bit more wide, but there we go, happy with that. So after we've done the octopus claw, back to the task in hand, which is kind of making a claw out of the bits I've got of the other claws for top of Lowboy, which doesn't actually look like there's all that much to do. This claw head looks fine. It's this one, which obviously I've taken off Octopus. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, don't really like the clips on this one, so we shall not use that one. It's a bit stiff. We'll save that one for another time. Just compare the two before I fit one. In some ways I actually like this one more, so let's fit it. Oh, I just dropped two claw heads there, like an idiot. Had a bit of a tower of them going on before, so out of the two, I'd say this one's the winner. So, same as before. Well, first of all, I don't know why I've bloody jammed this coil in here. get that out. Though this could be used later on if the one in this cylinder doesn't work, because I know that this one works. Let's get that out. Same rinse and repeat as before. Undo the grub screws so this top ring comes off. Well, not top ring, sorry, bottom ring. Keep hold of this cylinder. It's in good nick, better nick than the other one, so we'll use this one. It's the same size it's in the out one. So next thing we're going to do is take the top ring off of this one. So this is just a cylinder now. I get confused with which one's which now. It turns it's this one we're using. So is it? I mean, they're pretty much the same, but let's use this one. Add this one to my tower. So I've got the rings off of it. So I'll put one of the rings here, save making the same mistake again. We've got a spare rod, but no screw. Just so happens I might have a spare screw somewhere for that. Rather than take one off the other claw. Because if I need to Frankenstein a claw again or use that claw, then kind of screwed. Pun wasn't intended at first, but kind of became intended. Might not be the right... No, that's not the right size, is it? It's not fitting through the thread. I'm going to have to be taking off the other claw. Not a problem. I mean, I could probably clean it up later, but it's just a bit rusted, so I probably won't be using it for a while. Fun fact, this was the claw Octopus came with, so really I should have put this one back on. It's just not really too happy with the condition of it as of yet, because the rod's completely rusted away, but just get the screw out of it, put it over here. Just try and determine, are we going to use a washer for this one or not, or are we just going to let it spring open? Do kind of prefer them with washers if I'm going to be honest, so yeah, I'll say we use it. So where did I put that bloody screw now? From the other rod. Don't tell me I bloody lost it. Oh no, I haven't. It's here. So, fun fact for you, this is where I've gone wrong. This is a wood screw, and don't know the technical term for this one. Thread screw, is it? I don't know actually. Someone correct me in the comments, so just ignore that there. Either way, put the screw through here. Not going to tighten it yet. Doesn't seem to go all the way actually. Might not hurt taking this one out. As long as it makes a connection with the rod. Otherwise it'll just fall off, which that's a bit better there. So, not going to put the washer in place yet. Almost made the same mistake. We do need to put the bottom ring in place though. To start with, we're just going to slacken this rod on by hand and then screw the rest in. I think we're already at the point where it does need to be screwed, so I'll tighten that up off camera. It's easier that way. So there we have it. Now we're going to put the cylinder on. Could have used this one. This one's a little bit rusted. I could clean it up, but just for convenience sake, we'll put this one on for now. Just to find the bite. Like how far do we want it to close? I think there will be good enough. Let's just tighten this. There we go, I'm happy with that. There we go. So now, gonna make this a good E-lock claw. Well, I'm not saying the old ones are bad. It's just the design of them isn't really for me. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna add a top ring to it, a secure one. This Lowboy I'm getting, it'll have a strong grab as is. I know, like the older E-lock machines, like the grip of it, or the pulse, like where it grabs on the older ones, isn't that strong, but it was made in a time when plush wasn't actually manufactured like that heavy. It was actually quite light once upon a time ago. So back then, stuff like the Max Grab and the EX1s were quite revolutionary because those did actually have a strong grab by default. Well, no, not well, they did. It's getting confused then, like Max Grabs and Super Grab, but actually the original Max Grabs actually did have quite a strong pulse on them, all hyperclaws and stuff. And then back when they were distributing the EX1s back in the early 2000s, they were actually they had the tagline EX1 Power Grabber, which I saw on an old flyer from Crompton's. So yeah, but before then, like mega topper cranes around, you actually have to fit a processor to them to make them stronger. But they were designed around a time when, you know, you didn't really use a processor to rig the machines. So I think I might have mentioned before, back then what they did is they just bent the claws, which E-lock did recommend that people did back then. So first thing, I'm not actually quite happy with how this coil looks, because look, the wire there, it's about to cut off there. So we shall not use that one. Could probably fix it up, but I think if I put it in like that, it isn't going to last very long. So might have to jam it in, but I'm going to use this coil here instead. Or are we? No, because the rod appears that it might be too thick. So oopsie daisy. So yeah, this one has a bit of a thicker diameter to it, so, but we can't use it anyway because the wire actually did unfortunately just break off there. I could solder it, but you know, not right now. What I can do is grab another coil and put that in. And using trusty mighty Atom, we're going to test this coil. Bosh, it works. See how it does. Well, the actual settings on this might not correspond to top or Lowboys, so let's see how it rigs a prize. Last try. machinery rig in there, but I am confident that this coil works, so happy days. So now I've tested it and I'm confident that it's working, and well, nothing else, there is no well. Now that I'm confident it's working and I've tightened up the rod, put the washer in place too, I'd say that this claw is ready to go for when we get the machine tomorrow. So here's one of the prizes that I'll probably put in it first day, so can get around that just about fine. Opens up fine now after we put some WD-40 on it. So yeah. So that's that. There's not really much else I have to show you tonight. Just the making of this claw and the octopus claw, which is a bit of a sidetrack, but I thought I might as well do it while I was here. So that's everything I have to show you. See you tomorrow. So then, Saturday morning, the big day. So yeah, here we go. So here, don't know if I showed this yesterday, I don't think I did. You've got the koi mech plate, which would have been on the machine originally. It's got a free play button at the minute, so I'll fit that. Same as this one really. You know, old Elo and Guanxing use the same ones. That's a Mars mech. Should be a Mars mech behind that. This is the koi mech plate. I have a spare one, so I'll be putting that on. And then of course, the claw I'll be adding, so that's really all I have to tell you right now. Probably see you there. So I picked up the van and we're on our way. I know some of you have been asking, where is he? Here he is.
Hey guys!
Dad. Yeah. You don't really have him in the videos as much anymore, especially the claw tracks. Just, you know, because it's usually me going by myself to the arcades or meeting up with friends. But yeah, he's still here. Well, we're just included with this video. So there we go. So we're heading up to CJ's place now, and I suppose I'll see you when we get there. So we've made it to CJ's mini arcade. This is the top of Lowboy. Ooh. No, it's got church fair in it, hasn't it? So come on. Ooh, not bad.
I think it's something like 50.
Then, am I able to show this on the video?
Yeah.
The new machine, the Sweet Factory. Then a good look over there, I'll probably give it in a moment. Is this a changeable setting on the Euro grab then to make it go to the middle?
Yes, it's dip switch 1 and 2. Number 2 changes it to just joystick, but 1 and 2 changes it to auto move to the middle.
Right, because I know Candymans do it by default, but I wouldn't think Toppers and like Megas would. Church fair fitted,
Yeah,
you can tell.
They have like a little weird snap thing, I'm not sure why.
Some of them do, not all of them do, like the Megas at Happy Days do.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Alright, might as well try the good luck too, and then we'll load the top of Lowboy into the van. Out there you can see the main arcade.
Yeah.
Quite looking forward to that. Let's see. It's a decent grab.
It seems to always overpay when it's first turned on, but then it like hardly ever
Which
goes
one's
out.
this fitted with? That church fair
That's,
too, or?
That's the one, that is.
Oh, the one. What's this?
The sensors at the
Can't
front.
see.
Or it's tucked under the back.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Can you hear something going off here?
That's the attract.
Oh, this custom one you did. There's a lot here.
I put
A lot of Prezus ones, Giftman, Mighty Atoms, Cranosauruses, and then the ones I was going to film over here, the Dynamic Mini Cranes and the Candy Fun Factory. Then you got the Dinky Winky, which has been upgraded with Magic Claw music.
Yeah. The music that comes on them I just changed it.
Oh, the X7, something, I don't remember the exact name of the board.
NYZ something. change these ones by USB.
It's the easiest way to do it. Most of mine, you have to actually reprogram the ROM.
Yeah. This one's a sound card.
I'll show that in a moment. Just play these first. Hang on, is that the Premier Crane one?
Yeah.
Didn't Ian say something like you need a loom or something for that?
Yeah, these are meant to have
Like a
track
link.
links, but they just shouldn't make a difference. I'll turn this one on play so you win actually.
The Play So You Win mode one.
Yeah.
I might get copy strikes for that.
Yeah, it always gives me a copy strike, so that's not my video.
Might I might have to mute that then if I do get copyright strikes for it. Let's try this. Can I win? Not quite. Try the football dynamic. Quite rare. I've only ever really seen these at Barry Island and Great Yarmouth, so quite interested to see this one. Some in Barry as well. Oh, that was nearly overpay.
Not Yarmouth, sorry. Barry.
The one at Great Yarmouth was quite weak as well from memory. I didn't play it much.
Quite slow for me. I've got a couple of sound cards, please.
There we go. That's a good grab. Oh, rigged though. Set them up so they won't overpay.
People always mince them, they're just like easiest to win from.
Yeah. Oh, I missed that donut there. It's a very rare Sierra machine, this, so glad to know that one's been preserved.
When I got on the power supply, it basically blew up.
Oh, that was nearly a win there. Not quite though. Oh, I like this, what you've done as well, the football fortunes on top of them as well. It's quite themed, you've got the maxi floor light there as well.
It did come with one machine, but I think the power supply was like gone.
So this is a Dinky Winky, but not any Dinky Winky. So it has Magic Claw music.
Yeah, it's not
So I imagine all of them are set up right here.
yeah.
No chance of overpay. Not like Mr. B's in real lonesome tech. Didn't seem to grab that.
Please get this one right. Overpay. It's easy to get it to overpay, but then once it's there, it's pretty hard. Got that. Oh, it's stuck in the chute.
Has that gift man still got the one fitted or?
Yeah.
Oh, no overpay there then.
If it'll give more grab snaps.
Alright, last go on this then. I haven't won anything yet, but we'll see. Well, lie, I won on the top of Lowboy off camera, but that's because I changed the settings. Oh, nice. So that's got the moving castle wind sound or Fay Lowly one. This is something I've been seeing on YouTube for a long time and wanted to play myself. These Presus Crainosauruses, but upgraded with max grab tech. Goldish claw, is this another like Premier one here? What, this gold one here?
Yeah, it's off. That came with.
Wouldn't have thought that was the case.
I'll try this one. Most of them are like 9 plays to 15 plays until payout. Mainly the ones that are on like 15 are ones that.
You know the play to your win mode.
So about the play till you win mode there, whether YouTube copyrights this or not, I hope they don't, because I actually want to showcase it. That cool. Ah, rigged there. So how does the play till you win mode one work? Does that like, is it like payout? Is that like when it hits payout?
Once it hits payout, it gives up to 5 plays or until you win at full strength.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's a weird feature.
Do you hear this, Mr. Mega Crane? Not all instance machines, you know, reset to 0 after the payout go, because this one actually does give up to 5. But then again, we spoke to Ian at EAG and gathered that Darwin doesn't reset to 0 after payout either, because that has sensors. So, well, can plug into the machine sensors.
To be honest though, your grand boxes do. So, can't really say anything there.
I think a lot do. Church Fair do if you don't unplug sensors in, so try the other Cranosaurus. USS fitted. Nice rainbow prizes in it.
Yeah, they just put
It's fitting because it's got a rainbow gantry loom.
It has. Just thought they look nice. Some of the Guangxu ones, well, I think they were instance ones originally, are golden, like the full gantries are golden, like the premiers at Smith's.
I'll have to pay attention if I go to Smith's. I'm going to Skegness in about 3 weeks, so see. Don't think you're really allowed to film in that place, so if I go I probably won't, just because they asked me nicely once not to, but I imagine Mr. Mega Crane will want to see it because there's toppers and jumbos there, so...
Yeah. I think a few of the toppers there actually have the black church fair box. It's a weird one.
It's a very rare one, that. Black Church Fair. Which I'm getting one off Mr. Mega Crane actually, so... be able to have a go with it, see what it's like. See if that, no, that might overpay there. Probably not though. No, there we go. Nice.
It is quite generous for some people.
Right. Oh, I've got an extra gun that I didn't even realise. Right, now I'm definitely going to get copyrighted Candy Girl going off.
Yeah, definitely.
Try the second football dynamic mini crane. Let's see, do they still have the Prize of Your Time branded on? No, because when you got them, they had Prize of Your Time on them, didn't they?
You do have an option. I think it's because the rigging isn't too reliable. This is one of the black church fair boxes.
Oh, you've got one?
Yeah.
There we go. There's that, exclusive.
It's a weird one. You can't adjust the strength. Well, you can, but you can't adjust the pickup height. It's only 10, 20, 30, 40, and so on percent.
So it's like pick up like...
Yeah, and then the rigging is really obvious. It's like just slow pulsing like some at Smith's do.
Win.
And it's stuck in the claw. Footballs have got basically the same boards as not footballs, whirlpools.
Interesting. So theoretically speaking, you can have the whirlpool attract on this if you found the board.
Sound wrong with this, I'd say it's 1 I've got a few boxes up here if you want to do that. I'm planning on fitting USS Series 8 Mighty Atom
Chupa Chups grabber with Elfin Cupid music. Oh, has this one got double tap enabled? No, not a lot of Pokai ones do. I know they're capable of it, but not all of them do, so that's good to see. It's going for Steve, and I might get this, well, nearly got that dinosaur there. Same. Thanks, Leisureland Great Yarmouth.
Skegness when they first got them in, they were just... I don't think it's set right.
Yeah, that's the thing with Shining Cubes, a lot of them do overpay. I think that's where the debate comes from, like, well, more Magic Claws because they have the same boards, about like how they're better than Equals. I think that's where the debate comes from because they do overpay.
The gantries are the ones at Skegness, they're not very good, to be fair.
Yeah.
They're too small.
Oh, I've shooted it. But that could get it anyway.
They're too small.
There we go. Quite a rare
That
one.
one's 2 pulses of play, that one is.
Same cabinet as a Candyman one, but it's actually... In fact, actually, no, it's not. If I'm not mistaken, this one might be taller.
It's got a bottom plate thing on there as well.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Weird,
almost the
really
same as the
weird.
plastic Candymans, but this is a gift man. Move joystick across to start the gameplay. That's because
It's an
it'll have,
eye-catcher box.
yeah. With
You
the
can make
one
the
fitted
box
as
that goes
well.
to the middle, but it's only like sideways.
It's got the one fitted, so overpay.
I already got it to overpay with that dog. I've not tried this one yet.
Try this pink fish here. It looks light, so I probably will overpay with that. Not quite. Oh, see, it did that weird thing of moving back, like some eye catchers do. I'll try and show that in a moment. Yeah, so when eye catchers are going like sideways, it goes like when it's going back, it does go back right a little bit after the gameplay. This one does the same.
If you
So
hold the front switch, it will go back because the shoots are like sort of in the middle, so it can go around the machine basically. Because the weird eye catchers are.
yeah, gantry things on them are, because Jack got a eye catcher box and he tested it on Topper and he couldn't make the gantry go the right way. Well,
No, you have to
couldn't
alter
figure
the
it out.
joystick wires.
And then his one was on 2 buttons, so
I've got a few boxes up there on top of there. A couple of eye catchers, a Candyman box,
whereabouts are they?
and a Cash Casino. They're under the cloth there, the white one, in the corner.
Oh, there we
That's
go.
the test rig for the Guanxing stuff.
Before we do Guanxing though, I was about to say speaking of it, but before we do, I want to try the Super Plus. Probably, well, depending on how good YouTube's copyright detection system is, I'm 100% getting copyrighted for this one.
It's annoying. That's why I took it out to win to kept getting taken down.
Well, with this song, it won't let me monetize the video, but you know, I can mute it to be monetized. Got a win there. Got Zippy. Then it's got Stop and Drop. Let's see, Stephen the Seagull maybe. Is there a way to change Stop and Drop on this board, or is it just like that? So no, I had an Octopus once that did have it, and then my one that I've got now doesn't have it. So I was just wondering, you know.
They're the wider box though, I think.
That's the older one, because this will have the same kind of one as my Max Grab does, so.
Yeah, it'll be a Max Grab one.
Yeah, so.
The power supply, I did test that one because it kept snapping too when I powered it on, and it was the connection on the plug for the power supply, and it doesn't give the.
What's this one doing?
That's the auto track. Since it doesn't have music track for some reason, I think it's because they've changed the firmware shit. But yeah, it has to test with the 2 green and the 2 red wires together. Because they're AC, I believe, and the boards are actually DC.
Does that pay out again? Nice. It's like, main difference between this board and my Octopus one is the power supply is actually in the box with my one, because it's an older one. This one, there's
Are the boards any different, would you say?
boards, not sure.
I think
They might be a little bit.
Is the coils are a little lower ohms, like.
Well, start with
I
this
know these
one.
are like 50 ohms. If you have the long on coil lower, it'll probably blow the grab circuit, as it did.
Right then, the ones I've been waiting for. Mighty Atom. To be fair, these ones are in good nick, possibly better nick than my ones. So CJ actually has 4 of them, whereas I have 2. But these 2 are going off, they're
This
being
one
sold, so...
didn't come with its original control panel. Someone had just like bodged it and just put a black thing over there. But
So
this one actually came with that plastic bit over the top of this.
Oh, so it's a plastic bit? Oh no, this is an original one.
Yeah, it's
Did it
just-
come like this, or did you like
These are
clean this
glued.
one up? Because this actually looks quite nice.
These are glued, but then when I got this one, it had that purple one, but for some reason that one was screwed over the top of it. For some reason,
That's
probably
so
because it's
weird.
like they don't come with perspex on them; they're just like plain.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
this is quite
That
cool.
one has
This.
a newer board in it, one of the
Got this one here. Seems to drift a little bit, so... See if I can get this Panda. I take it these have the weak strong timer enabled.
Yeah, I'm hopefully fitting yours at Series 8 to them.
I mean, it'd work if you splice the grab wires on the gantry loom, because that's how Bright Attraction did it with his good look at first. So
I think they run through ground and not live.
oh, this one does have music, it's just quite quiet. Well, seems it, but there's another machine in play at the moment. So nice LED work on these as well. So they do.
Those signs actually aren't original because I got
What
one.
these ones?
Yeah, because this one came all like Minion branded and all that. It's had new coat of paint, and it had just a Minion sign. This one came with an original one, just cracked. The corner of it had been cracked off. But then,
So did you get this custom printed
yeah,
then?
my dad got someone to, because the corner of it had been smashed off. This side,
one of
that
mine
side
has
was
got
fine.
the side smashed. So
A guy my dad knew got someone to copy that side onto this side and get a new print
oh, nice.
done.
Don't look that bad, to be fair. You know,
No.
if anything, I would have thought they would have been
These
original.
old ones with single-digit displays are actually slightly different colours.
Yeah, I noticed that because I've got like two different ones. So
They are weird machines. One machine.
yeah, I kind of like them though.
Yeah. Not when
it's
the
just-
power supplies blow up.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's got the updated instance one, both
This
of
one
them,
had
because of that.
36 volt going through the 24 with its old board.
That's not good.
That somehow still worked, but I changed the power supply because I got a new board from like China, and I tried it, and it just kept giving me fire. But turns out it was a dip switch setting. But I got a few new boards for these. So
Same happened with, you know, my second Mighty Atom when I got that. Like the power supply, I kid you not, it actually blew up. And then I went to Ian and got a new one off him, and then not long after, the one on my first Mighty Atom didn't blow up, just died.
football ones just blew up literally. One of them I tried, no light, nothing when I powered up. Then next minute, bang, flash.
Well,
it
these,
popped.
you mentioned that these were stored in a damp area though.
They were
so,
for like 2 years. They were horrible.
because like that's what happened with Cash Craze. When I got that, it was too big
This
to
one's actually lift up.
Oh, I didn't realise that.
See
Well,
inside.
not this one. This one's screwed in, I think. So
You just have to
I'll
pull
just
them.
show this one. So that is the inside of a dynamic mini crane control panel.
This
Yeah, so it's
speaker's
saying
there.
when I got Cash Craze, that actually left outside for a week because it wouldn't fit in my main shed, and that was under tar.
As long as you take the boards out,
Yeah.
they should be
I did
fine.
take the board out of it, but when I tried to plug it in to see the power supply still worked, that blew up, so that was a
Yeah.
new power supply job. So this here is a blue CCS Premier Crane box by Instance, but this was used mostly in the Premier Cranes. So obviously you got the remote 1, remote 2. So these obviously plug into a remote because these actually have a remote display. That. Imagine the gantry ones and that are in the back somewhere.
The gantry plug's the one on the top there.
This one here.
The top of the box here.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Of course
power,
it is.
the power supply's at the back.
Sensible there. So this is an instant CCS remote. So it has a bit more features than Super Grab does actually, because you got play till you win mode or normal mode, and then obviously you got the ranges here. Grab payout level, pickup drop, motor speeds. So yeah, a bit more to it than that. Also, say you're damaging something, just turn it off a moment. Show you something. Unlike a lot of machines, they don't have
Yeah,
a
that's
sound
got
ROM.
a broken thing. I'll have to get a screwdriver and take it out. Should I
Yeah,
swap
I'll-
sound?
yeah.
Pop the other one in?
Maybe we could, but I'll just show it here. Unlike most machines which actually have a sound ROM, this has a sound card, so yeah,
It's quite interesting, really.
it is. I'll let CJ get the one out and then I'll put this one in and see what sounds it's got. So I'll put this one in.
Just push it in. Try that.
0.
Authorization acknowledged.
It's pretty cool. It has a startup noise. Not a lot of machines do.
No, they don't. I think
So, like with Speed Catcher, for an example, that just says "Gentlemen, start your engines" when you turn that one on. So,
it's a weird one, this one is.
yeah. Oh, real jumbo moment.
Yeah.
I rate these sounds.
Yeah, they are good. It's a shame they don't use them anymore.
Yeah.
The only thing is though, the wind sound doesn't work and the attract.
Which attract one would this one normally have?
It's meant to have Slide Man, but it doesn't work.
And the other,
I think it's in the card.
what was the other one then? What attract was that
This one's
supposed to?
supposed to have Winnie the Pooh. Well,
Ah, right.
It had tweenies underneath this stick, and then it had Rainbow crossed out, and then Winnie the Pooh.
So it's been changed. So if you have the right, let's see what happens if you set this off. It is right. So for some reason the wind sound don't work on this one, but that's that.
It's in the card, I think.
That is the famous Premier fitted Cranosaurus.
They're good boxes there.
So thanks my dad and CJ's dad. It's already in the van. They saved me a job. Thanks a lot for that. So it's all in the van and we're all ready to go. Played CJ's machine, so let's head back to mine and get this set up. So it's all in. Just stopped off at the services. All fine. But, let's get out the van. Just, still got a bit to go yet. The main box is in the back with me. I'll show that better when we get it back to Monkman Slots. And we made it. Monkman Slots. The top of Lowboy is in. Although it's not in position yet, it's actually going to be going over there. Unfortunately, it did get a bit wet during moving it as it's currently raining. But I'll leave it for a couple minutes to dry. I might even come and get a towel on it. Test it, get the volume settings, all the board settings I want done, because the board here is in the back, so it's going to be quite the challenge to get to it after it's in position, which is going over here. So yeah, leave it to dry, set it up, get some prizes in it, play for you, and that should be it for this video. The little yellow box like this one, and it's this that aims to part you with your cash. Or in this instance, considering it's home use and you literally can't put cash into it, it's this that makes the machine rigged. And to be honest, in my opinion and most home arcade owners' opinions, it's more fun when it's rigged. So there we go. So this came with a Church Fair yellow box power play processor. So plug that back into the machine. I'll get rid of these like tape bits what we put on it to stop the gantry from moving rather than take it out, and I'll plug it in, give you a play of it in its current state, put it on whatever volume setting I want. I'll get that claw fitted as well and this mech, and then I'd say we're good to go and move it in there. Then I'll get a bedding to put over it, which I have a Sonic throw like I had with the Mighty Atoms and the Octopus. Obviously they have a SpongeBob throw. I'll just put, you know, a spare Sonic one I've got over just to make it look a bit nicer on the bottom there, and that should be it. I'll get some prizes in too and I'll give you a play challenge. It's on, it's working, let's give it a test spin. So Mega Crane sounds, which I don't know, you know, when I'm out in arcades and hear that over and over, like the noises they attract, you know, it does me head in, you know, I suppose like with anyone, but now it's actually in the arcade, like my own machine. It doesn't actually bother me. I guess I'm just too happy to own one to care, though it is getting a jungle topper box soon. So yeah, it's so it does have that weird Church Fair rigging where it does open up all the way. Same as the one at some of the Mega Cranes at Happy Days in Blackpool. It's the exact same Church Fair. So I can show you. It is unlocked, and I would open it by hand. It's just a bit weird, so I'll actually do it by the key. So yeah, those weird connections there, those are the same ones that are on the mega cranes at Happy Days in Blackpool, because there is another version of it. So speaker sounds a little bit weird there, but I think that's just mega crane, you know, sounds, to be honest. So I'll get it on a sound setting I want, and then get the claw on, get the coin mech plate on, put it into place, add the bedding and prizes, give you a bit of a play challenge, and then that is it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it so far. I quite enjoyed making it. Looking at the claw heads, they both look like eel-out ones, and this one I did kind of budge putting the screw in and that, so I'm wondering, can I just take the claw head off this one and put it on this one, because it just looks like it's got the Preez's claw head. The cylinders look exactly the same, so that's what I'm going to try and do now. If it wants to not fall off. Same scenario as last night, unscrew the bottom ring, that should come out, and that's bye bye not Creasus. Creasus, I wonder what machines they make. Are they better than Preez's? Anyway, the Preez's claw is off it, or Prez's, however you pronounce it, I don't even know. That's off. Now I just need to, yeah, the cylinder here looks as if it's had the rings moved around quite a bit. So we'll, hopefully the claw edge hides it, because it is quite a thin one there. So that's the top ring off. Where am I going to put that for the time being? Just here for now will do. Now we're going to take the claw head off this one off and transfer it and see if it'll fit. If not, then I'll just do a whole claw transfer. That came off pretty easily and quickly. Appears to be stuck there. Just pull that out. See, well, rod goes into there. Yeah, it's a fit. So there we go. Got it a bit dodgy the way I'm doing. I'm not doing it on my desk now. I'm actually doing it at the machine. So I've got the box off to help me. So what I'm going to do is wind this down a bit. Trick I learnt from the Lonesome Tech from watching his videos. So shout out to him. He's a great YouTuber, a great guy. Mr. V's is a great arcade, and I recommend you visit it, especially if you like Lowboy cranes as well, because they have a Giga Lowboy. But I got a topper one, so yeah. Anyway, where did that cylinder go? Did it fall or something? Here's no, it's here. I am a little bit of an idiot. Yeah, we put the old cylinder away so I don't get confused. There goes the attract. Yeah. Might not be able to get this in shot very easily, just same as the other day, well not the other day, last night when I was doing this. Just get the right bite, where how exactly do I want the claw to close, like that. And then just secure it in place. Moved a bit there, it's fiddly to do. So I want it to close like that. And silly me, I've not even put the top ring on it. Oopsie daisy. But that's pretty easy to get on. I can just undo this cylinder here and put it on afterwards. You know, less fiddly to do. So I ain't having up with the old eel-out without the top ring. You can go away. But nonetheless, So I'm quite happy with the way that closes. We'll see if it's overpaying because it's closing all the way or something like that. Then I will change it. So just get the top ring off the old cylinder. Didn't loosen it enough. There you go. So I'll just grab a screwdriver and I'll be right back with you guys. So back, got the screwdriver, already taken the cap off. Pretty simple to do. Ooh, yeah. This is me not thinking things through. Because coil wire's in the way, but not a problem. Just take it out, simple as that. We'll stick the top ring on it. Make sure is that secure enough so it does, so the claw head doesn't move at all. And then tighten it into place, put the coil back in, put the cylinder back in, and put the gantry back to normal. Then that's that job done. Not bad there. See, I'll just pop the coil back on. It's a way to test it grabbing without adding a credit. So that grabs just fine. Because it's got church fair fitted, if you set the sensors off, it'll grab snap, kind of like the one, not when you win though, when you're not supposed to win, weirdly enough. That's the claw head I want on it, so put the cap back on it, put the gantry back together, and give it a test. Although we already tested it, but I'll do a gameplay test. Alright, let's give it a test. And there we go. So now we move on to our next job. Coin mech plate. So now we're just going to take these bolts off. Let's take this off. I've already taken the button off. I am going to leave it there since there is no coin mech. But if I do get a coin mech for it, I might leave it anyway. You know, so I can play it, you know, fail safe in case the coin mech does fail. That's the problem with Magic Safe. That didn't have a coin mech on it. And you know, I just had to bodge a wire to get it to add credits. Do need to find a appropriate mech for it though. Just get these off. Then this will come off. Then I'll grab the coin mech plate that I have and secure that on instead, so it looks a little bit more original. I mean, for home use, this isn't a bad design. The bottom just, you know, I know some of you care about having the mechs on machines. I sort of do. So there you go. Just get this one off. This one's a wing nut, so easier to get off. There we go. Don't tell me this is bloody super glued in. I hope not. These seem to be stuck in, so might have a bit of trouble with the mech plate that I do have. You know, when it comes to putting that one on. This one here at the end been on there for a while, so got that off. So I'll grab the coin mech plate and put that on. So the mech plate's on, not quite, just kind of lowered into place. Get the screws now and put those in to secure it. Then I'll tighten up the bolts as well, do that off camera. Can use like a ratchet and socket for it. You can use pliers too, just as long as you don't damage the bolts is all. Just get them in. Actually, no, that's where the wing nut one went. Not that it matters, but I'm like, no, obviously it's not going to go there. That's where the little ring thing's supposed to be, which has obviously been ripped off at some point or something. I don't know. I'm like an even bigger fool. I've taken the key out so I can't open it because this isn't secure. So what I'll have to do now is I'll put all the bolts in, and then that should be it for this. Then we can put it into place. Alright, so coin mech plate is on, and we are ready to move the machine. So I don't know, a credit. Already addicted to playing this. There we go. I like the design here as well, like where the sides, you know, kind of slide down. It's like that. Can't think of the picture or something. There's an older Lowboy crane, you know, than this, and it has this exact same design. So they retained it for the top one. So I'd imagine this is quite an old crane, because when I was at CJ's, he told me that when he got this came with the free relay board, which would be the Rappel ones that they used on Good Luck, and I imagine some Jumbos as well. So yeah, pretty old machine. I'm unsure whether these are ever made, like with the micro processor, I think the Mark 1 one's called, or Eurograb. Not sure if any top Lowboys were ever made with those from factory or what. Yeah, looking pretty good now. So we'll unplug it, we'll move it over there, and fill it up with prizes. So I've got it in position with Santa Fe, well, next to Santa Fe, so in the spot where musical chairs used to be, although I have a bit of extra space because it's actually a thinner machine, so can't argue with that one. So what we're going to do now is set the church fair box up. So start on the minimum and just work it up, because we actually have to do this manually. It's not like the one, it won't self-adjust. Oh yeah, grab the showfire, I think there. So press the wrong dial. So obviously we want quite a strong grab on it, so and stopping it from getting back home. So we want it about halfway, try halfway. It's only a small claw, so got a bit weaker than that. There we go. So we're going to put the grab strength one, we'll drop height one on minimum until we get the correct drop height that we want. Maybe a little bit higher than that. If not, then we've got it. So I want it so it hits the very top before it drops. So. Done it. That could be overpay anyway. Because this one's a small prize. Obviously, if I put other prizes in, I'll adjust it accordingly to that. It's more of a test. Last try. That didn't really do much there. Yeah, we know because this one opens up a little bit, so there we go. That's it all set up. Have some tea first, and then we're going to put some prizes in it and have a bit of a play on it. So we're back. Put the flooring in. Might not look the tidiest, but I can clean it up. Put these Rick and Morty things in the back as well from the calendar. So these are obviously from January, February, and as months go on, just cut the pictures off and put them on there, which, you know, looks like I have to wait till May because I've got the March picture and the April picture, and then that's going to be clear. It's a very small machine. Anyway, I've got the prizes in. Well, trying to stack itself, is it? Just chuck them all in, sort it out. I've tested it with Kenny and Chef, and the prime things, it does actually seem a bit too weak for these prizes because these are heavier than the octopus we tested it with earlier, so I will have to readjust the settings. So put them in now, have a quick go, and then I will lost for words. Then I'll readjust the settings, give you a proper play, and that'll wrap it up for this one. How are we going to do this? If just prime there, actually change the colours of it around a bit. There. We'll put Butters there. We'll put Tolkien here, and then we'll put the final prime there. So that's the first like proper setup I have on this machine. I'll add a credit and show you what I mean. Those are by the back, so it's a bit stiff opening this now for some reason. So we'll go for that Ice Pop Prime there. So it is dropping lower now because these are different, you know, weight prizes. Maybe not there. But like with Kenny and Chef, it won't pick those up at all. So I'll readjust the settings now and get back to you. So after some work, top of Lowboy's complete. I've put the other machines on because I am going to have a gameplay sesh in here after this video. So I'll go around and play all the machines. So put this Banksy thing here, this Banksy photo up as a backsplash for the Lowboy crane. So I might replace it with something else more arcade related in the future. That's the best I had for now. And for those who probably don't know because I've never mentioned it, when I was about 12 years old I did have a stage where I was obsessed with Banksy's work. He's a pretty good street artist. Don't condone repeating it yourself though, because it's illegal and I'll get demonetized. So anyway, 10 credits on top of Lowboy. Set it up now, so it should be alright. Let's see if we can win anything. Set the payout quite high, so hopefully we should win. Obviously not on that go. The thing is with this one, like, you can tell when it's not ready to pay out because it does that weird thing. Which I think, yeah, it tries to loosen before that, so... That was nearly a win. It might not win now because it set the sensor off. And I completely missed it. That won't have been the payout though, I don't think. That might be a good shot. That could be overpay because it seems to twitch there late, so. Will that be in if I don't miss it? Yeah, might not. I'll try winning one fair and square. That's a good grab, hopefully. Ooh. Yeah, with it opening up quite a bit, overpay might not actually be that possible on this machine. Well, with church fair, so. Nah, might not win. This is our last try. Let's see if we can or not. Nah. So, that is my video on getting top of Lowboy. Hope you've enjoyed it. I think it's been quite a long one because at the start we were messing about with claws. Then obviously we played CJ Arcade Machine UK's machines. Then we got top of Lowboy here. Did some alterations to it, like put the coin mech back on and the new claw. Set it up and now it's ready to go. So hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your opinions on this machine. Do you like it? I quite do. I've never seen one in person until now. It's a very rare machine, so yeah, expect some 30 play challenges and other kind of videos possibly on this very soon. Thank you very much for watching. See you all next time. Take care and goodbye.